cute to it.
And we can move them into there. Move that down there to move that one there. Where's there?
No, now you're back the other way. Oh great. Oh bollocks. I don't wanna. Ah! Damn it!
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Co-op Star Fox.
I did play Star Fox. Oh, not very well.
Was that you or me?
I thought I was driving, but okay.
No, I don't think I've hit you if I hit you at all.
It's painful. Why is this painful? Because I don't know what any of it is.
No, I won't open it. I can't pick it up. I will open it. Why won't you let me open it? Let me open you. Open, goddammit. Fine.
And having a little lurk. Hope you're enjoying your day and doing something fun yourself. Whether that's work or crafting. Or like me, crafting, which is work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's done. Oh, even one more. Should we care? There we go.
You wish to know the title of my personage?
Well, it didn't even come up with the option for R1.
Yeah.
There. I'll move out your way. Oh,
Oh, come on.
so close. Yeah, got a futuristic rug.
Look at the patchwork sofa.
Oh,
want
the
that.
whimsical sofa.
I'm having the retro testimony part. I'm done for. You're done for. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pronounce this testimony. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear. Do my locu to it.
And we can move them into there. Move that down there to move that one there. Where's there? Hi all, how you doing? I think my camera's in the right place, hopefully. I think my cameras are shifted because when I put that further down it shows my zoom camera, which it never used to, so I need to have a look at it. I've just burnt my tongue. I brought my hot juice down to drink, not realising it's still too hot, and so I can't drink it. Someone very clever at me. My cold water's still upstairs. Oops. How are you all? Sorry we missed you yesterday. For those who didn't catch yesterday's live in the evening, we've decided not to do 2 streams a day because it was actually hurting my algorithm stuff. So on the days where we do evenings, I'm going to do the advents the next day and do 2 at a time. Which in this case is just Tuesdays for me, because Thursdays is a craft stream anyway, so I can do my advents on the Thursday. But for Duncan, it's a couple of days. Hey Raid, Britain, sorry, I know you don't like, you have a confusing name, okay? Hey Mr. Bryn, how you doing? I hate Wordle. I can't believe I fouled on such an easy word, but there's just so many options that I just, yeah, no, I hate Wordle. But I hope you're all good. So we're going to do the Cloudberry jigsaw, then the Ravensburger jigsaw, then the ornament, and then if we have time, colouring. But obviously we are hopefully raiding into Cheadle, so we might not have time to even touch the colouring book because I'm running late. I planned on being live a little while ago. I did get the jigsaws we've already built put onto bigger boards, so I don't have to worry about accidentally knocking any of them, which is great. But the Ravensburger one started falling apart as soon as I moved it, which done my head right in. So they're probably in the wrong order. Right, what do we want? What's today? 17, so we want 16 and 17. Ugh. If we can get them out. There we go. Put this aside. Put them away later. Because of the ending on the word, I didn't want to go for. I wanted to find more options for me just to end up as well. I've gone for it, but I will be. Yeah, it freaking annoying, wasn't it? I maybe gone for a bit, but it'll be a cheap. Yes. Is it loot, something like that you're doing now? Because you finished Resident Evil. I was trying to remember the name. I'm sure it started with Al. I'm probably far off. For those who not starting it to New Year, so something different. Okay. Do you know what you're doing tonight then? Let's just give Cheadle a shout out. For those who don't know, Cheadle is freaking awesome. Mondays he does a cozy type game. Wednesdays he does a scary game. And the Fridays he does Community Portal. Because that game is just awesome. Right, I gotta see if I can spell this right now. I'm pretty sure. Helps if I put the at first. This is the problem. When the person's not in the chat when I want to give the shout out, I gotta remember how it's spelled. And we all know I don't do well with. Oh, we should. Oh, I shouldn't need to refresh. I click those buttons that Mally told me to press. Let's see. Does it work? It did. Yes. I got it right.
Oh, can anyone clip that? Because I.
It is an awesome clip. I'm glad I fell asleep during this
How did you
particular
survive?
stream.
No, you get back over there.
Because this was one of the Fridays I fell asleep before the end of his stream, so I didn't get to see any of this live. But it looks freaking amazing. That was definitely an awesome clip. But yes, if we're raiding into Cheadle later, but if you don't know him, please do go and give him a follow. He is a fabulous guy. And he has gorgeous hair. Wow, that was loud. Oh, was that loud for anyone else or just me? Because that was really loud for me. I'm going to turn that down a little. Hey, Mally, how you doing? Well, that woke me up. Do you want to give yourself a shout out, Mally, while my heart recovers? Oh, I'm awake now. If the Pro Plus wasn't working, that definitely did. I would love to be doing this dance stuff again. Oh, my heart's still going. Yeah, I don't mind if it's a long clip, it's a cool clip. My only thought has just gone through my head though, this is also on YouTube, am I going to get dinged? Though I didn't get dinged the last time we run the clip, did I? So, I think we're good. Oh, my heart's still recovering after that. I think I had my thing up way too loud. That was fun. Oh. But anyway, we are doing jigsaw. So we go to the close-up. And we're doing number 16, then we'll do number 17, because obviously we're playing catch-up. So this is the Cloud Breeze one. Oh. Okay, so this one's a song. We won't go until we get some. I will not be playing that because I would really like to not get copyright dinged on YouTube. But if anyone else would like to, hopefully I'm holding that still enough for you to have a go and play it. Don't worry, it shouldn't be rickrolled. It sounds like it's the Christmas song from that clue. Because I know what it is and I definitely don't want to play it. Right, the Cloudberry puzzle, when I moved it over to the bigger board, stayed together so wonderfully. It was really easy to move in its big section, so I clipped it to. Didn't even have to separate it. Whereas the Ravensburger, when I moved that onto the bigger board, it just started disintegrating and I had to rebuild them again. So I'm so shocked and really disappointed with the Ravensburger one, which I know I say every time, but I really am. Because I had high hopes for the Ravensburger one, because that one's always been known for having stable puzzles. It's one of the reasons I buy them. Yeah, I'd planned on being live a little earlier today, but well, quite frankly, I didn't wake up. It took me a while to get moving. We tried out taping method for my knees and my shoulders overnight using KT tape, and it was wonderful. I woke up without my shoulders being absolute agony and my knee feeling like it had been dislocated. So my pain levels aren't too bad today, which is glorious. But I'm still quite tired. I think it's just going to take a while to catch up on sleep and things, you know. But how is everyone? What are we up to today? I know, Mr. Britton, you're obviously popping over with Cheadle later. But got anything else fun on today? Nope. My brain is already frying. This is a real good start. Why weren't you attached to anything? I've started taking Pro Plus every morning to try to help me get up and do things. And I think it's sending me a little Lupo. I mean, to be fair, I'm Lupo anyway. But possibly a little more Lupo. Duncan is live doing his advent. I really should watch Duncan's back so I can see what he gets in his advents, because I don't. I'm a terrible wife. I don't even know what he's getting in the advent that I got him. Yeah, so tonight we got our board game group Christmas party. So that's gonna be fun. I say Christmas party, Christmas meal. We're going to a local pub for a meal. It's not like a party or anything. That is not connecting, so I think I must have missed some somewhere. We will see. Yeah, there's one there, I think. Possibly that. There, yes. So you're working and lurking. Someone needs to stop grabbing your shoulders too tightly. Honestly, I think they need grabbing more. Hold them in place. It was amazing. After I Duncan strapped them up last night, I suddenly realised how much movement I have in my shoulders. Because I'm like, is this what normal people feel like? Where your shoulders don't feel like they're going to pop out the socket every moment and they're just kind of dangling. But it was really nice because it meant when I slept last night, instead of my shoulders immediately going up to my ears when I lay down, they stayed in place. Which was really, really nice. There. 2 secs, sorry, just gotta... Sorry about that. So you didn't need to see me blow my nose on stream. Right. I'm quite enjoying building this and not knowing exactly what's coming, not looking at the image beforehand. I know Wadsjig do that, and I do enjoy Wadsjig puzzles. Duncan's got a bunch from now because he hadn't really done Wadsjig before. So when we went to that jigsaw festival, he got a bunch then to try them, and I think he enjoyed them. And my Kickstarter puzzles from Puzzslide, the Spanish company, should be here any day. So I'm looking forward to them. Sorry if you hate the sound of someone clearing their phone. So I brought my wrong drink down, so... Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing this afternoon, because last night we finished the Power Wash 2, which I thoroughly enjoyed, but I'm kind of glad it's finished. I've still got all the furniture to clean, so I've still got stuff to do, but I don't know how long we're going to be waiting for the DLCs. I'm hoping not too long. I know we've got them coming somewhere in the new year. There's a paid for and a free DLC coming, but the game's not been out that long, so it's going to be a while, I think, before it comes. Which, you know, not surprising, but some of us are kind of obsessed with the game and we need it sooner. that possibly in there like that. Yes, there we go. Just realised I forgot to turn the top light on, didn't I? How's that? Sorry guys. Where's the corners? So this is part of a puzzle that you're building section by section, but they all connect into one big puzzle. So there's this section is kind of in the middle of the puzzle, so there's no edges as such. Different sections of it will have some edges on it, but this one don't. So there we go. So it's that way around. We've got a Christmas pudding, which is all, and that's going to connect into, if I can just grab it. Gotta just move off screen a minute. Let's move that, and we want this one. We can do it without destroying the Ravensburg underneath, because the Ravensburg just falls apart at the slightest touch. Okay. So if I go back to full, can you see there? So that's what we got. We were all together. So it's going to connect in here. But what I'll do is I'll keep them onto the small board like I was doing before, and once I've done the remaining set, I'll connect them in here. So I'll wait until I've got at least all 3 of these before I move on to the big board. So it's in there. But this one's the glow in the dark one, which I'm really looking forward to seeing what it looks like when it's finished. But I've kept it covered the whole time I've been doing it, so I've not actually seen it glow at all. I want a complete surprise when it's finished. Go back to the close-up. So yeah, I'm not going to see it glow until I fully finish it. So we're going to keep that one on there. I'm going to build the next one and we'll transfer it onto there after. So what I was doing is I just build a bunch up on here, along here, and then I move them onto the bigger one after. So let's build 17, which we get a riddle. I dashed ahead, then stopped to rest. Thought I'd already done my best, but slow and steady won the day. Who lost the race sleeping away? I think we all know the answer to that one. So this one again, because it's a middle section, won't have any edges, but it has the borderline bit, so that's what I use to build, because those bits tell me that there's going to be the outside part, whereas these bits will be the inside part. Looks like we might have something to do with that riddle in here. I do try to separate them even if they are already together, because I like building the puzzle myself. Right. Move them up that way a bit. Give me some room to manoeuvre. Make sure you guys can see, because I keep going out. Chuck Norris. Gotta love a bit of Chuck Norris. Giving me age away now, look. No, I think even younger people know who Chuck Norris is, because he's just so awesome. Right. Nope. That side. Okay, so we've got the edge, so we're going to go that way. Okay, so we're going up that way, so that one's going to be up there somewhere. Starting to get a curve there, so I actually think that's going to be that way round. Because I think normally the curve's coming down that way. But it might not be, it might be coming at the bottom. We will see. Inside the curve there. That one there. That one go on there? Yes. That one that way. And there's our other curve. Not curve. Edge. Not quite there. Nope, that one. There. That one there. Nope. On there? Yeah, that one's on there. That one's there. Got a corner there. Probably there. Yes. Just gonna put that one there. That one's in there. I'm wondering if that's going to end up that way around. And that way around? Possibly. Unless I've gone wrong somewhere. Because that doesn't fit on either of those. That one's up there. Does that connect in there? It does. Okay. Ah, there we go. That way. That connects there and there. There we go. Right. I hope those of you who are working today haven't got too much work on. Since it's so close to the Christmas period, I hope it's winding down for you. I think Duncan's work is starting to wind down, but he finishes this weekend. This week. This is his last week before he breaks up, and he doesn't go back to the new year, which is nice. And that should be really obvious, and I'm not getting it. That there and there. And that one in there. Oh look, there we go. We turn it that way. We've got a hair. Should not have took me that long to work it out. That one in there. And that one that way. There we go. So we've got a big hair head, and then we've got a little hair here. So, right, so we will join that onto this one. So if we just slide that on there a minute. This one will now join onto here. and those two will be ready to slide over there, but we can fit one more on, so I'll do tomorrow's one on there and then next row down here, and then I'll slide them over to the big one. So that is day 16 and 17 of the Cloudberries. Let's do day 16 and 17 of the Ravensburger, which at this point we already know what the edge is going to look like, because these ones are individual, not connect to, and these ones have the exact same edge on every single one, but has a different place from around the world on the actual image. So let's see, for 16 we have Peru, Machu Picchu. I'm really sorry about the way I pronounce these things, but there we go. So in Peru we've got some alpacas there. They could be llamas, but considering I know that my alpaca yarn is Peru, it's probably alpacas. But don't quote me on it, because I can't always tell the difference between alpacas and llamas. I know they are different animals and you should be able to tell the difference, but I'm not clever, okay? Right, so obviously we have the edges on this one. Apparently some still stuck together. So I say it on everyone, but I'm still super disappointed in this puzzle. The images are pretty, don't get me wrong. But the fact is, Ravensburger was known for its soft click technology that means that everything stays together when you build it. And this does not do that. They cheaped out to a different cutting method, different factory, clearly, for the advents. And it is shockingly poor quality. And if this is what they do with all their advents, I will not be buying one of their advents again. Cloudberries have surprised me, and it's been way better than I thought it was. I mean, if I can, it's hard for me to even take it apart, but I don't know if you can see the thickness difference between the Ravensburger and the Cloudberry. This is the Cloudberry one, that's the Ravensburger. The difference in thickness is insane. The quality on these Cloudberries is absolutely beautiful. Which is normally the quality we get from Ravensburger, but we're just not getting that this time. And that's really annoyed me. Because they don't come cheap, these things. And Duncan got me this as a gift. Oh no, I bought the Ravensburger. He bought me the Cloudberries. There was 2 Cloudberries. Duncan's been building one himself. He did get it for me, but we didn't get him another one, so I gave him one, so we had 2 puzzles each to build. Though I'm kind of wishing I gave him the Ravensburger and I stuck with the 2 Cloudberries, because he got the better end of the deal. There. Right, so we know that's there, we know that's that side. We know that's going to be down the bottom. And we know that's going to be up the top. We know that one goes there. Am I staying on? No, I'm not again, am I? Sorry, people. There we go. We know it's there. That's what I mean. The cameras are definitely moving again. Did I zoom in when I was doing the colouring? I think I zoomed in when I was doing the colouring and thought to zoom back out again, didn't I? I need to make a note to zoom back out each time I finish the colouring. I think that's going to be my best bet. That one is there, so that goes that way. That one's that way. That one is there. There you are. That one goes there. That one is on there. That one's on there. That is that way. That one I'm pretty sure goes there. And this one's the one that goes up here. Nope. That one. No. I'm forgetting what I'm doing. That one. There. Connects onto there. Like that. And then this one is on there and connects there. Like that. There we go. So, the same border as always. So, it doesn't really matter that you've missed a bit of it because it's always the same. Right. So, we know got the head llamas here. Oop, get it the right way round. That way. And there. That one's going to go in there. That's that way. So we're probably connecting here, I would assume. That one in there. That one's going to go on there. That one there. That one that way. There we go. That's that one. Aha, there we go. That one's that one. That's that way. That is there like that. Ouch. That's that one. There. That way round. Nope, it's that way round. That one that way. That one that way. There we go. So, yeah, I'm definitely still zoomed in, but it don't matter. You can see the main picture. The edge is always the same, no matter which way we do it. So, that is Peru. So, let's move that onto, well, what we'll do is leave that one on that board and just turn it around. And push that one to the side and build onto this board. If we put it on top of the cloud breeze one there, then that's back to where it was. Okay, 17. We have the Netherlands, Amsterdam, which Duncan has been to for work, but he didn't get to explore. But that's what we're getting for that, which is quite pretty. Right. Ah, I ripped the box. I've been doing so well. See, the Cloud Breeze one I'm definitely going to keep. But this one, I think I'm going to pass on when I've done. So I'm just trying to keep it in pretty immaculate condition for whoever I pass it on to. But hopefully they won't mind one tiny rip in a box. What I might do is the Jigsaw Festival that I went to, they are a charity one, so I might just donate it to them, but I might just shove it in a charity shop. It depends on when I can get rid of it, so I don't want it in my place taking up too much space for too long, because I don't have a lot of space to put things, because I have issues and I keep buying more and more jigsaws and craft supplies for that matter. Right. It's going to be that way. There. That's that side with that one. That should fit in just there. Yep. That is gonna go. That one's that way. It's this one that's this way. That one in there. Oh, no, one more space to go in there. Not that one. This one. There we go. Nope. That's that one. This is this one. Which goes with this one. Was it 150? Got to keep an eye on the time because we don't want to be too late for Cheadle. There. There. See what I mean? How easy it falls apart. Drives me mad. Shouldn't fall apart that easy. Not for a Ravensburger puzzle. Nope. That's that side. No. No. That's that side. There, like that. No. There, like that. Should know this off by heart by now. There. There we go. Doing it again. Keep going down. I'm so sorry. It's the same edge, you know. You're not missing much. Cheadle said they may be late, but DVD is late. Okay, cool. Okay, so he's playing Dead by Daylight. That was what you said. DVD, isn't it? Dead by Daylight? Yeah. So Cheetah will be playing that, so we'll pop into there. But if he's running late, that actually works in our favour because it gives us time to get things done. That way around, maybe? Yes, there we go. I got that upside down, maybe. Soon find out in a minute. That's gonna go in there. Do I have this the wrong way around? That one's going on there. That does not belong on there. Nope. That one goes there. I think that should be that way. I did have it the long way around. Yeah, there we go. Possibly down here. No. Okay, so it's up here then. Yep, there we go. And as you see, it's already fallen apart on me again. Good puzzles should be able to handle being moved that way round. The only puzzles that I give grace for not being able to stay together are hand-cut wood puzzles because they are very different kettle of fish. No. That one. Oop, losing a piece there. That way. There. No. Oh, there. Yes. Nope. Oop. Don't break on me. In there. I am hearing some kind of intense vibrating buzz and I have no idea what that is. And it stopped, so I don't know what it was, but there we go. How's that? So that's quite pretty. So we'll just slide that onto there. So these are the jigsaws we've done for the day, these two. And these two. So put them there, put that on top to protect them. And we're going to move on to the ornaments. Let's just move these puzzle boxes out of the way. I did remember to get fresh water and wash the things today. Yay me! So, for those who haven't seen, Intense Buzz not that kind of stream, surely. Well, that would certainly be a stream that would probably bring in a lot more viewers and a lot more money. I think if we're getting to the point we can't see them all, let's kind of scoot them up. There you go. So that's what we've got so far. So we'll see what the two we are going to open today, which will be 16 and 17. So let me grab a paintbrush. I need to use a paintbrush to open these damn things. So 16 we've got here. This is supposed to be for kiddies, but I really struggle to open them. I mean, I actually bent the brush, that's how hard it was to open. We've got a little gingerbread man. And again, the holes are not the same size as the items, so I've got to try to get it out without breaking it. There we go. So, a little bit broke, but never mind. Cute little gingerbread man. And then 17's up here. You see that one there? And we have I actually can't work out. That bit there looks like a tree. It's got lights on, but it's got feet and arms here, I think. Is this supposed to be a gnome? I actually have no idea what that's supposed to be. So these are the two we got. What do you reckon this one's supposed to be? Is it one of those, like, gonk gnome things? With Christmas lights around its thing? I genuinely can't work out what that is. Never mind. We'll work out something, won't we? Gonk, yeah, or tree. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure it's not a tree, because that looks like we've got an arm there and 2 feet there. So I think, you're right, it's got to be a gonk. The little bumps are lights. No, because this one's definitely got an arm bit going down there. So it's, yeah, I think it's got to be a gonk. It's an odd looking gonk, but get it open. There we go. You know, the children's paint that I struggle to open because I am me. Right. So these aren't sealed, so they absorb a lot of water, so we have to make sure we've got a lot of water on them. Am you able to see? Hopefully. Once we get some colour on it, you'll be able to see it. Using a whiteboard was not my best move, but I actually haven't got around to buying any black boards yet, so we have to go with white. God, it just absorbs all of the moisture. Don't know if you can tell by the colour of the water how red this brown is. So I have to have it on quite thick to make sure it stays looking brown. But the problem is it's quite a dark brown. But if I put white on to make it lighter, it turns basically red, which is what happened to the last gingerbread man we painted. Yeah, if I show you the last gingerbread we painted, when I put white on to make it lighter, it became quite red in colour, which I didn't like. We played a bit with using black and the peach skin colour for this one, and that gave us a better brown. But I don't want to make the gingerbread man the same colour as the reindeer, you know? So it does have little cheeks to give him rosy cheeks here, which I will add. This is a very dapper gingerbread man. He's got a bow tie, and I think maybe he was supposed to be an elf, but he doesn't look like he's got the right outfit for an elf. He's got wiggles on each of these bits that indicate gingerbread man. So gingerbread man is what we're going with. He's just a very decorated gingerbread man. This one's not a particularly smooth one. It's got lots of indents in it, as well as that annoying unknown edge thing around it again. And unsurprisingly, as with a lot of these, it once again doesn't have a hole all the way through, so Duncan's going to have to drill the hole. Considering these are supposed to be hangable ornaments, it came with the stuff to hang them. You'd think they would have made sure all the holes were actually drilled through. Just keeps absorbing all the water, making it very hard to get any colour on here. along with all of the rest of these, at some point I'll go back through and repaint them with better quality stuff so they at least look nice. But we are painting with what they give us to try and see what a child could create with them, as this is aimed at children. I think I might try to give this a light colour wash as well, because I really think it's too dark. So let's just clean off my brush a bit. And let's says ads start in 4 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to work through the ads, because at the end of the day it's not like you're going to miss much. So just going to use a teeny bit of this with a lot of water to give it a wash, using the brown water because we want to still have it to be brown tinged, but just lighter than it was. Just try to lighten it up a little. It should dry just slightly lighter than what we got here. Won't be able to see it properly until it's fully dried, so like tomorrow, but yeah, it's starting to look a little lighter. It is still dark enough with light, but intentionally give it some marks to make it look more like bread, gingerbread. So we dab, dab, dab. Make our gingerbread man look fab. Yeah, right. So he's going to have black eyes, but I'll leave black until last, because I don't want to get the water too dirty. But we want red for the candy cane. Oh, that's Cheeto gone live, so yeah, we haven't got much time left. Let's see if we can do the red on the end here. And leave a gap and do red here. Leave a gap. I know I need to do red on the other side of it as well, but I'm just trying to mark it out for a minute, and then once we've got it marked out I can paint both sides. That one should be there. That was a little thick, but never mind. And then red there. Right, Let's see if I can get my brush point thin enough to do these bits. One there, and one there, and one in there. It's such a tiny area. Trying not to just paint the whole inside red, which I basically just did. That's right, when I paint the white, I can go back over to make the white a bit bigger in the middle section there. But you can sort of see it, can't you? Should give him a nice little dapper red bow as well, so it matches. There. What colour dots should we give him? I think... Oh, I need to do his hat red as well first before I change colour, don't I? And I'll do what I did with the last few that had white on them. I'll paint the white off stream later because I don't have time to do it. There we go. There. Oh, need to just do the underside there. There. Alright, so let's move on to green. Give him green dots, because then I can move the green over to the tree hat of the gonk there. There we go. Now I still need to do the red for the rosy cheeks and the black eyes, but I want that brown to dry more before I attempt to do it. So I'm going to leave that like that for the minute, and I will finish that off at a later date, give them a more rosy cheeks and things. But we're gonna... Morning, show. How you doing? Unfortunately, I will be finishing as soon as I finish this one. But I hope you're doing alright. Because the wonderful Cheadle is live, so we're going to raid into Cheadle. He is playing Dead by Daylight, so it's not exactly the same vibe. But I do like to show my support for Cheadle. He's one of my OG supporters and viewers on Twitch. How are you today anyway, Cheryl? Doing anything nice today? I assume you're probably still getting spinning and quilting done. Sorry, going off camera again, aren't I? Gotta be careful, my mic might try to turn off in a minute because Duncan has raided out and it's not played the sound. Don't know why it now makes you click on it when it raids out to make sure you think I. There we go. There. Right. So now obviously we're going to have a yellow star at the top. I think this one actually has this hole painted through, drilled through. Amazing. Oh my god. Come on, open. There we go. So, yellow star. And paint the inside. Right, let's give a couple of yellow. And then let's just steal a bit of this last remaining red scraps here for orange. And steal a bit of that brown, the orange, to do these, because then we waste not, want not on the colour. There we go. So the gonk things tend to have a white beard, so I'm going to paint that in white, and then I'm just going to give him black feet, and then I can do the black for the eyes on the gingerbread as well then. Oh, welcome back, Cheryl. How things? Things are good. Not going to get to the colouring page today. I've started later than I'd planned, and I need to finish soon. I'd hoping to be able to start an hour earlier than I did, but well, quite frankly, I slept in. I had a really good sleep. I slept for like 10 hours, which was amazing for me. But how are you? You spinning and quilting today? There we go. Give him a little black gloves as well. So I'm going to do the white at a later date, but I'll make his beard white. Let's give this gingerbread man his black eyes. Oh, way too much water. That's really spread. He's got like black eyes, black eyes. Never mind. Right, let's see if the brown's dried enough to put the red on top to give him his rosy cheeks. There we go. Right. Let's see if we can give him his little rosy cheeks. I think the black smudged onto that one. And I think I'm going to give this gonk here a red sleeve. We've only seen one, but it is here. And let's make these a little redder while I'm here. There. Do you reckon we might see a tiny bit of red just on the edge of this? And that black was not dry enough for that. That's what I get for trying to rush it. You're spinning awesome. That's not clean properly, but never mind. Alright, so I'll do the white LA date because of the thing, but these are the two we didn't get done yesterday and today. So yesterday should have been the gingerbread man, and today is the Christmas tree gonk. So it's basically his white beard there. If you're wondering why there's a white outline on this gingerbread, it's got that annoying backing to it again. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Several of them have it, and I don't like the look of it. But that's what we got. So we put them on here, and we should be able to show all the ones. So there we go. So that's all the ones we've got done so far. I think because we can, let's move another one up that way, as we have room to. And then that will keep what we can see on camera a bit more. There we go. There. So, what do we reckon? They're cute. They've got some flaws, but they're cute, aren't they? Several of them definitely need their screws doing. Their holes doing. Duncan's going to have to drill the holes again, which is really annoying. But, right, so colouring pages. Obviously, did that one 15. So 16 should have been Baby It's Cold Outside. Up there, and some background colour. And 17, today's, should have been a nice Christmas tree. But unfortunately, we are going to have to go because I've run out of time. So these will be done. If I can, I'm going to go live earlier on Thursday, so that I can try to catch up a bit because I'm getting really far behind on the colouring pages. But otherwise, I do need to head off. But thank you so much for all of those who joined me today. It's been really nice to have you all along and watching them. Cheryl, you didn't see the jigsaws, did you? Let me just show you the jigsaws from today. So we move that. So yesterday's and today's jigsaws I done today. We had Peru and we had Amsterdam, and then we had a Christmas pudding and a hare from the Cloudberry ones today. And I've got the other ones all onto the bigger boards now, so it's coming along quite nicely. So we are getting there. But yes, there we go. Right, I will see you tomorrow lunchtime. Hopefully earlier. Depends what time I wake up, because we all know what I'm like. But I will see you tomorrow. So sorry that I'm heading off so early after you've just got here, Cheryl. But I should be able to go longer tomorrow. Oh no, I'll be here tomorrow evening, won't I? It's Thursday tomorrow. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna try to start more in the late afternoon tomorrow instead of 6 o'clock, which is my normal Thursday evenings. I'm gonna try to start earlier to give me longer to catch up. I'm hoping maybe around 4 o'clock, but it depends on how long I sleep in and what my fatigue's like to what time I'll start. But I'll try to get there earlier. So that we can have more hours to catch up on everything. But we'll see how it goes. But you all take care, and I will see you tomorrow at some point. Let's see, we should be raiding into Cheadle today. It's a very different vibe, I'm afraid. It is, what is it? Dead Before Daylight? I always, DBD. Dead by Daylight. There we go. I always get it wrong. We're going to go into Dead by Daylight, which I know is a very different vibe than what we just done. But actually, all the people I'm following are doing very different vibe things, other than Mike Moans, who's doing miniatures. But we're going to go to Cheadle because I love to support Cheadle. So I will see you all soon. You all take care. Bye.